The following is a special presentation of
PBS
Motorsports.
Last week in Memphis, the second half of the Winston Cup Series got off to a rocking start. But not for Chuck Nolan. His first half woes continued in the second half as he hit the wall, and then he hit the wall again. Alright, Kaiser, the owner's championship favorite, had the Benedict Arnold go out, but his other car, Speedy Gonzalez, led a sizable chunk of the race, but then three amigos for AC Racing established his dominance and it got the win. Put on your Sunday best, kids, because we're going to Michigan for Cindy Sweeney.
If last week's tight racing was the shy girls in the back of the class, this week's loose and fast racing is the girls who would touch a thing with their foot in the cafeteria. It's the Sweeney 160 here at Michigan International Speedway. And PBS Motorsports is thrilled you're with us for this hot stuff. Welcome into the PBS Motorsports booth. I'm Andre the Giant. As expected, the lovely and scintillating Sydney Sweeney is with us, and she will serve as the Grand Marshal for today's race. But I'm pretty sure every gentleman's engine has been purring since she stepped in the building. Glad you're here with us today, Sydney. Don't be weirded out, okay? Let's check out these points with 14 races remaining. $85 now. We're down. We got 5 AC Racing wins so far this season. Excellent. CMR21, I double-checked these numbers. Yeah. 50 points ahead of Jennifer K, R.A. Kaiser, Angel Alvera, Big Sad Carey, Donnie L. I can read them all, you know. But Deanna and Jacob, rough. That's rough stuff. Failski down there, 203 points back. BB Ruiz, this car's just are no good, brother. And then looking at the individual cup standings, Robin Hood's made a move up to Dale Earn. I think 6 points he gained, or was he in second place? We don't know here at PBS Sports. We're flying by the seat of our pants every race. Jolly Green Giant, Paul Revere up there for AC Racing. Wayne Deadwillie up there, 57 points. Gained 12 points on Dale Earnhardt there at Memphis, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, Chuck Nolan now 200 points back. Let's get down to these hot banks though. 2-mile track, it's going to be awesome. All right, the hot action about to kick off down on the track here. Benedict Arnold on the Superflow pole. Forgot the name of it there. Muhammad Ali starting P4. Elton John. We don't have any top 10 streaks going. Actually, we do. Excuse me. Paul Revere has 3 straight top 10 streaks, and the Beatles have 2 straight top 10 streaks. Guess what? They're both starting in the bottom 10 here. That's just how it works in our series. Big points name is Dale Earnhardt, starting P8. Wayne Deadwillie starting P19. Warm up his tires on the backstretch, getting that debris off. 21 through 30. I don't know. Let's just race, brother. This is hot. This is just great stuff. Like, I can't even talk right now. To be honest, I'm coughing. Harry Ball starting P36. 3 Amigos starting on the ass of the field after winning at Memphis. Pace car is off. Benedict Arnold and Chuck Nolan bringing us down, pitter patter. Let's get at her. We are underway here in Michigan for this NR 160. The field flies down into turn 1 at Mach 5.
Still there. Clear outside.
Full damage. No random caution, though, because
Outside. Clear.
wrecks sometimes happen here at Michigan. The whole purpose of random cautions is to get a caution. You know, like it's in the name. But if we're at a track that generates its own cautions, we don't need that rando caution. We don't manufacture drama here at PBS Motorsports. It's all genuine. Somebody has the lead out there. Benedict Arnold looks like he's kept it off the start.
Keep low.
Pit window here is about 30 laps. Full damage, as I said.
Stay low. Keep low.
The big thing here early for these drivers is just
Still there.
finding out what your car can do in traffic.
Clear.
That's extremely important. Wayne told me as much this week. Spent some time with him. Brooklyn, Michigan, where Michigan International Speedway
Keep low.
sits. They have a local Greco-Roman wrestling experience. And it's the full deal. So it's true to how they did it back in the day. So you have to be naked when you do it. And so I invited Wayne to that. And I don't think he wanted to come, but I mean, he came. And, you know, we were wrestling around our things,
Keep low.
you know, things might have touched. Sidney Sweeney was there. And,
Still there.
I mean, that was probably I thought I peaked. I thought I peaked at like WrestleMania 3, but I think I peaked. My life can only go downhill from something, that kind of experience.
Stay low.
You know, we were sweating and
Keep low.
we were trying all these different like starting positions and stuff, holding his arm and all that. You know, it's just how wrestling is.
Still there.
Then we showered and talked about the race, and
Stay low.
Wayne was saying how we can get the big one here at Michigan. And it's actually a sneaky kind of wreck timer race that it could be kind of iffy if we can get to that wreck timer on the first go.
Keep low.
Looks like he's in 3 wide hot action right now with
Outside.
Betty Rubble and somebody. I wish I was in some 3 wide action with Betty Rubble, if you know what I'm saying. Actually, there was no nuance at all to what I just said. But anyway, we're on lap 6. That would be 240, or lap 7. That'd be 240 seconds. We should be good on that wreck timer. We're going to send it down to Wayne Deadwilly in his Radio Shack inboard camera. Onboard camera, whatever we call it. He's going to be giving us some hot shots for the rest of the race.
Thanks, Andre. He's right. I'm glad we were able to get past the wreck timer here, because it
Inside.
can get dicey.
Still there. Still there.
I didn't practice pit road anything here, but it should be fine. Nobody off the pack.
Car inside. Keep high.
I don't think Andre mentioned it, but this is... Or maybe he did, I don't know. Never mind. Whoa!
Clear inside. Car inside.
Look who's making a charge already. Paul Revere. I don't know what's gotten into his car.
Clear.
All right, we still got hot action here.
Car outside.
I wouldn't mind falling in single. Listen, I want to win a championship. I don't want to
Stay low.
give away money.
Still there.
If it was up to me, I would just run 8th all season
Clear.
and win the championship.
Outside. Stay low. Keep low. Clear. Outside. Still there. Keep low.
We'll try to keep an eye on those CMR, all those owners.
Still there.
CMR 21, I think, with the biggest points lead of the season.
Keep low. Clear. Car outside.
But Paul Revere making big moves here early
Still there. Clear.
is just testament to there might be some big movers and shakers here. There's a lot of races like this coming up. We have Armory Digital next as a restrictor plate. Anything can happen there.
Outside.
We have Talladega. Anything can happen there. We have Atlanta 1980s, where we've seen huge jumps in the standings. And the finale is at Auto Club, which is similar to Michigan, but even more on steroids in terms of spots, moving up and down the up and down the standings. So still plenty of hot action this season.
Clear outside. Car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. Still there.
Going back as far as NASCAR Racing 2, 1996, and this was released 2003.
Still there.
In the manuals that came with the game, when they're like, all right, now it's time to learn how to drive, they would send you to Michigan.
Clear.
They would always send you to Michigan to first get on the track, learn how to drive, because it's just nice, big, sweeping, nice wide track, nice, big, sweeping turns. You can learn how to make mistakes. But it's a fun track to race competitively, for sure. Now that things have singled out, I gotta find the correct groove here. The correct line to make sure I don't lose them up here. One and two, I'm all right. 3 and 4. It can get tricky. And this setup bottoms out going into 1. Andre the Giant, a TNN Motors or TBS. Damn it, PBS.
PBS Motorsports Field Snapshot. I have no idea how we even got this contract for this. Like, we haven't gotten their name right once. And you actually tried there, thinking about it, and messed up twice. Anyway, wow. I know you're doing hot racing, but wow. Elton John in the lead. I don't know who's up in the lead there right now. It just seems like there's a lot of hot action up there. So I'm going to come down to the pit stops. Who wins this thing? But yeah, we saw Paul Revere make a big push early. He's probably gained 12, 13, 14 spots, somewhere in there. No, I'm not exactly sure. Muhammad Ali, no big surprise. He's lost, I'm going to say 17 spots. off the get-go. Walter Sobchak back there in P40. That's interesting. Joe Montana's back there. He started back there. Bart Simpson, George Costanza, Harry Ball started back there. Lemieux and Punch for Bryce are back there. San Diego. As we always say here at PBS Motorsports, you can read. You can read. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any other hot info here for you, brother. Let's see. Nah, I got nothing. Me and Sydney Sweeney are, she's on her phone right now. I don't think she's watching the race, but you can tell she's excited to be here, you know. But I got nothing. We got, I'd say we got about 10, 12 laps until pit stops, Wayne. And you said you didn't practice your pit road entry, so hopefully you don't ruin your race and ruin your season going down into pit road. But we'll send it back down to you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, Andre. Sorry about the clumsy handoff there. You don't have to call me out in front of 130 million Americans watching on TV. It's not professional of you. This is just great. You know, you're not worried too much about braking here. At the end of the straightaway in turn 3, you got to brake. You got to tap that brake a little bit to get your car centered. But this is still a lot of fun. Still demands precise throttle inputs. Making sure you get back into the gas at the right time, because if you're a little bit late, you lose so much time in the turns. With pit stops coming up, I do have to pick my spot again, because there is an issue on pit road exit. We saw it with Albert Einstein. Almost lost his life in our truck season. Got spun around coming back onto the track.
Clear, outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. Stay low.
All right, now it's time to clinch the butt cheeks.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide,
Because
outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside.
we went from driving all nice,
You're on the bottom,
driving
3
single
wide,
file to
outside.
almost spinning out Bret Hart right there.
Stay low. Clear, car outside.
This field just got bunched up for whatever reason. Now we're all side by side.
You're now in the top. Keep low. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, car outside. Stay low.
Uh-oh, Benedict Arnold, the pole sitter, has dropped big time here.
Keep low. Keep low. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. Stay low.
I mean, it might not be 30 laps. Might be a little bit under 30 laps. The pit window.
Clear outside. Car inside.
Oh, some side draft action there on Russ Wheeler. Didn't mean to do that.
Stay high. Clear inside. Car inside. Keep high. You're up top. 3 wide.
Oh.
Car inside.
I haven't been up on this top line all race. I don't want to spook them. I also don't want to get spun out. I also don't want to hit the wall.
Keep high. Still there. Clear inside.
Yeah, this is why
Inside.
these last handful of laps are why
Stay high.
this game lives on.
Stay high. You're up top. 3 wide. Car inside. Clear.
I gotta get down. I think they're 4 wide in 1 and 2. Let's be careful.
Outside.
Yeah, somebody had to back out big time. Looks like that was
Keep low.
R.L. Stein.
Clear. Outside. Keep low. Clear.
I'm looking for a teammate. Green right here. Larry Bird. 4 cars ahead of me right now. That is our pitting guidance. How many cars are ahead of me? It says I'm in P17.
Outside.
Doesn't feel like there's 16 cars ahead of me right now. Bret Hart's been gunning for my butt for a while here. Looks like there's some weirdo moves here. Looks like pit stops are going to begin. Somebody's pitting. Yeah. But we're still going in with Larry Bird. He's not going in yet. All these other cars are going in. That's good. I mean, you don't lose a ton of tire. You know, you lose 6/10. I don't know. You lose 6/10 on old versus fresh tires, but
You're in fifth.
we'll see what happens here. Pit road won't be as congested. Might be able to stay out on the track and avoid some kind of big wreck. All right, we're all going in here.
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. The leader's pitting now.
What an entry. What a pit road entry there. I gotta find my pit stall. I see it. Hot potato. Wait for me, Larry.
Go, go, go! Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 4,000 in seconds.
Where'd Three Amigos come from?
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Looks like Elton John's still going to have the lead here. Oh, God, no. Off the grass, off the everything here. I got to slow down. All right, drop the hammer.
Okay, merge when you can. Car outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Stay low. Stay low.
I was with Sally Ride and Pee Wee Herman before pit stops. What is this hot action
Car
here?
outside. Stay low. Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. Stay low. Car outside. Keep low. Keep low.
I don't know if I'm 3 wide right now or what.
Keep low. Keep low. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside.
Larry Bird must have had some elite kind of pit stop. Whoa. I forgot to straighten the wheel out.
Outside. Keep low. Still there. Clear.
Having trouble handling this, getting a handle on this car here on the new tires, but starting to settle in now. Oh yeah. Three Amigos coming off a win. They're sitting here. P14, whatever it is. What we have to do, we basically just have to line up and then wait for those next packs to race so we can suck up to them. That's the plan. Nobody egregiously off the pack. Just looks like the field has gotten spread out. Benedict Arnold making a power move on me right here.
Inside. Stay high. Clear inside. Inside. Clear inside. Inside. Stay high. Clear. Inside. Stay high. Keep high.
Come on, Benedict. Go away. Go do something else.
Keep high.
Paul Revere picks the
Clear inside.
picks the American, the true patriot to go with rather than the traitor. I gotta line up here and line up. Yeah, get up with Pee Wee Herman here. The racing's gonna stay hot, but we gotta pay the bills, folks. Sorry to say.
It's a beautiful day. The racing is going to be as hot as the temperature.
With 44 laps to go here in the Sydney Sweeney 160. Wayne Debley just turned in his fastest lap of the race. That's pretty hot. We got Elton John. Who else is hot? Betty effing Rubble. Man, she looks different than she did in the first half of the season, but still a babe. A lot of pictures of her on the internet. Gonna be up there. Bob Ross. Let's cheer for Bob Ross this race. For Filski. Reese Witherspoon, a babe. P5, 6 through 10. Oh, there she is, Wendy Peppercorn. I'm parving out a little bit this race. I gotta get it under control. Larry Bird sneaking up there. Chuck Nolan with a good run. It's just hot action here on PBS Motorsports. Just stay tuned through the commercial. We'll be back for the exciting, awesome finish here in Michigan. Don't go away.
I come from a family of mechanics. I was the only girl in the shop. A vintage Ford Bronco was my dream car. I knew I wanted to restore it myself and I wanted to get my hands dirty, so that's what I did. And I hope other women see my passion for cars and want to follow their own passions too.
We are back here in Michigan, 34 laps to go. And some lead changes up front. Pretty sure Reese Witherspoon is now in the lead. Or Bob Ross is. Incredible. During the commercial break, I offered Cindy Sweeney a hot wiener, and she left the track. So I don't think she realized that our aerial coverage today is provided by Oscar Myers, the Oscar Mayer Wiener The great phallic flyer of the sky. She was uncomfortable from the get-go here. Anyway. Yeah, we're about 10, 12 laps from pit stops. I don't know, probably maybe 10. All right. Yeah, Bob Ross in that lead. Pretty incredible. Reese Witherspoon up there. Larry Bird. Wayne, you were running with Larry Bird earlier. He's up in P4 now. You could be running for the win if you weren't a clown. Betty Rubble and her sweet little butt in that blue dress. She's in P5. We'll see what's going on there. Chuck Nolan has stayed up there for Jacob and Deanna. Willie Shakespeare for Donnie L is up there. Gumby for RFY. Oh, Gumby and R.L. Stein for RFY. Holy cow. Big run there. And then you get into some Babes. Miley Cyrus and Wendy Peppercorn battling up there. But they're a little bit off of that next pack. And it looks like Wayne Deadwilly's group's going to be catching those Babes. Speedy Gonzalez, P14. After a bad kind of finish at Memphis, so it's good. Well, it's not good. I mean, we need these top owners to fall so others can rise. No offense. Yeah, Wayne Deadwilly, P17. Rocker 105 has Russ Wheeler, P18, and Sally Ride, P38. Unreal. But Dale Earnhardt for Jennifer K. back there in P40. Just can't get it going. George Costanza for Jennifer K, P24. Yikes. And CMR 21, the points leader, has I don't know, brother. Where are they at? Robin Hood's P33 and Harry Ball's P26. So they're going to be I don't know. We'll have to look at the points. I mean, there's no way in hell we can do all these calculations here at PBS Sports while trying to cover the hot action. There's just no way. But that's all I got now. We got pit stops coming, as we've said like 5 times. But we'll send it down to you, Wayne.
Thanks, Andre. Action's picked up where I'm at now. We've had some side-by-side racing. John McClane has been dropping here. That's just great seeing Bob Ross in the lead.
Outside. Still there. Keep low. Stay low.
Lap 53. I'm gonna have to pick a pitting buddy. I gotta cut off Russ Wheeler there. He'll catch up to me next turn, but I'm usually trying to pick teammates to pit with, and 3 Migas are up there. They're the second car in this little group. They just looks like they're making a move on somebody. That's the car I'm pitting with. Pee Wee Herman is a teammate right here, of course, but he's just a little too close.
Stay low. Clear outside. Outside. Clear.
I wish he would stop racing me here, too. I did not pinch him there. That's me just coming down into the racing line. Yeah, no random cautions. I mean, if this ends up going caution free, it goes caution free. Sometimes it happens. I've lost where 3 amigos are. Okay, there's Benedict Arnold pitting. Not ideal. Actually, no, that is pretty nice because I did not get slowed up there at all. I have enough of this draft off of Speedy Gonzalez here that I feel good about it. But that is... Alright, 3 amigos just made a move to the inside. It's going to be tough to see it. It's tough to know if they're pitting, though, if they're on the inside like this. Doesn't seem so. Seemed like they moved up, so someone else could pit. Very good.
The leader's pitting now. You're in the top 10.
Big thing is just keeping your speed up. When all these other cars dive onto pit road, other cars are going to get slowed up. But if I can keep my speed up, not hit the apron, this could be wild. Oh, we got a slow car on the back stretch. During pit stops, that'll be tricky to cover. But we'll try to get it done at PBS Sports.
The leader's pitting now.
Yeah, it's all luck of the draw on when I pit here.
You're in 4th.
Looks like Bob Ross is going to have the lead after pit stops. He's the first car in that little group. But I don't know. We still have these leaders here that haven't pitted yet. 3 amigos definitely going in here.
Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000. In seconds, the leader's pitting now.
Good entry there.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 4,000. In seconds.
Not sure where Wendy's pitting. I don't
20
care.
laps to go. Back
Russ-
and forth now.
Russ Wheeler's pit sign is permanently down. He must have been the car that DNF'd on the backstretch. Unbelievable.
Go, go,
All right, there's
go.
3 amigos.
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,000. In seconds.
In Wendy, I came in with them.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
I want to catch up to them here.
Now.
Looks like Betty Rubble took the lead from Bob Ross.
Okay, merge when you can. Outside. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear.
Oh, Elton John almost took out Wendy Peppercorn there.
Car outside.
She might be, she's real slow.
Clear outside. The next car's the leader.
Jerry Punch leaving pit road. That might be it on the pit stops. And as usual, well, we actually haven't had to do this that much because there's usually been cautions around pit stops. But we'll pan the camera up to the start-finish line, show the standings. I'm going to try to gain some spots here. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to get crazy with it. Definitely don't think I can win.
Car outside. Stay low. Clear.
Yeah, Betty Rubble must have had just a dynamite pit stop there. I don't know. Bob Ross is tracking her down. It's probably going to be a good, interesting finish there. If they run side by side, somebody else is going to get into that conversation as well up there. Gumby is up there. Reese Witherspoon. I don't know. I think Gumby's the only car that can catch them.
Car outside. Stay low. Stay low.
Nice clean pass. Nice battle back from Elton John.
Clear.
And he has me beat. Bob Ross making a move on Betty Rubble up there. And that has sucked Gumby up into that conversation as well. But Betty Rubble held off Bob Ross there. That's hot stuff up there. Guaranteed. I don't know what the fastest lane is here.
Still there.
I'm going to go with R.L. Stein.
Keep high. Clear inside. Car outside. Stay
Jules
low.
Winfield is following me into one. We're going to have this pass
Still there. Stay
on
low.
Elton John. We should.
Clear outside.
Top 10 here would be nice. Andre the Giant, we're getting down to the closing moments of this. What do you got?
Yeah, thanks, Wayne. Hot action up there, for sure. Hopefully we were able to show it here at PBS Motorsports. Betty Rubble holding off Bob Ross and Gumby up there for the time being. And it's just a matter of the rest of these cars. You guys just don't have enough time to catch up. they're going to race side by side for a while. Yeah, you guys could line up, but with there's going to be under 10 to go here soon. There's no chance in hell, brother. So just try to gain some spots there. You're trying to get into the top 10. You're P12. You need to gain a couple spots. You probably can do it. It'll be good. We got 3 amigos running well. I was trying to think if they had a top 10 streak, but they don't. John McClain and Bob Ross putting up a good showing for Filski this race. Benedict Arnold's dropped a little bit, I think. But his teammate, Speedy Gonzalez, is up there in the top 10 running well. Blendy Peppercorn was running top 10 earlier. She's back in P20 for BB Ruiz. Paul Revere's top 10 streak is probably dead. Who else had that top 10 streak? I forget. But they might not be getting it. Wow, look at these names at the bottom. Earnhardt and Robin Hood. CMR21 and Jennifer K both have bad. CMR, the points leader. That big points lead coming into this might get shrunk up a bit. Walter Sobchak for Danielle back there. But Willie Shakespeare, top 10 for Danielle, so that's good. I'm going to sit here with dead air trying to think of who else has that top 10 streak. We talked about it earlier in the broadcast.
Still there.
It's slipping my mind right now, Wayne. Pretty embarrassing here. I want to say Harry Balls, but that isn't right. Might be Harry Balls. Somebody, I don't know. Man, Paul Revere had a 3-race streak, and then somebody alphabetically further below him. Well, I'll think of it. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Andre. I'm a one-man wrecking crew down here. I've plowed my way into the top 10. Not going to be able to track down the leaders there. We're going to show that hot action for the lead. Down the stretch here. Looks like Bob Ross is back in the lead. I'm going to try to hold on to this top 10. Start the back of the pack at a restrictor plate track. Next race. Go to the front there. Excellent. Or my engine can blow here in the last few laps because I've been really pushing it here going into the whole race. Nah, I don't have enough to catch this group. I have nobody to draft with. And they're running so much single file that it's tough. The cars behind me are running side by side, and they're dropping from me. But I like this.
5 more to go.
5 to go. Looks like Betty Rubble and Gumby are having some big battle. But Bob Ross is just running away with it. Betty Rubble and Gumby both have wins this season. Betty Rubble won at Pocono. Gumby won at Talladega. So let's get Bob Ross a win. Come on. I need 3 more perfect laps here. I just want to hold on to this top 10. Especially if they get a run, I'm going to lose. A lot of positions.
Car inside. Clear inside. Car inside.
Especially if I hit the wall.
Keep high. Clear inside.
Now that group's really on me now. Boy, this is good stuff.
Just 2 to go. Inside. Stay high. Still there.
Not a surprise that I lost these spots.
Clear.
I knew it was coming eventually. Lost only one spot, and then hopefully I can draft Jules Winfield here. Now, wait a minute. Big Sad Carry came in pretty decent in the points. Jules Winfield's going to be running up here. Beatles P28. I don't know.
White flag.
It's not going to be a huge jump. Yeah, Bob Ross, I think, has taken this. Gumby and Betty Rubble fighting for scraps. I'm going to lose out on my top 10. Would have padded my stats for sure, but... Good little race here for sure. Awesome.
There's the flag. It's over. Okay, that's
I'm gonna see if I can
We'll get 'em next time.
see if I can get up there and put a donut on Bob Ross's car. Congratulatory donut. Instead, I wrecked the Three Amigos. Come on, let me get to Bob Ross. Get out of my way.
Keep it under 55.
I gotta
Keep
get
it
him.
Under 4,000 in seconds.
There you go. Hey, Bob. Bob. Hey, congratulations on your win, Bob. Rat. Rat. All right, let's check out these results. I just recorded the Skip Ripley's like last week segment for the beginning of the video. I have no idea what he is anymore. I don't know what voice I'm trying to do there. Anyway, Bob Ross got this win. Big win for Filski. Chuck Nolan stayed up there for Deanna and Jacob. That's that's a win basically for them. Three Amigos, look out. I think that's going to be 3 straight top 10s. That might have been the car I was thinking of, or Andre was thinking of earlier this race. Can't remember. Campbell Racing, big jump for Miley Cyrus. Jules Winfield, a big jump for Big Sad Carry. Don't sleep on that one because they're moving up in the points. He gained some spots this race. I wasn't able to get that top 10. Carmen Sandiego, a big jump for B Spinney. Benedict Arnold fell off the pole. John McClain, the other Filski car, big day. Speedy Gonzalez and Benedict Arnold both get those top, 16 finishes, if that's a thing. So that's big. And, we just look at the big numbers here. Joe Montana got the big jump here as well. Joe Montana got the big jump. Looking at page 2 of the results here. Nothing crazy. Steve Irwin fell a bunch. Harry Carey just can't get on that first page of the results, man. Muhammad Ali with the big drop there. Sally Ride and Russ Wheeler, just a bad day for Rocker 105 for him and for Sally Ride and Russ Wheeler. Jennifer K, I don't know. Costanza finishes P26. Dale Earnhardt's coming down to earth here after a hot first half of the season. So I don't know. And looking at the bonus points, Bob Ross got 51 points this race for Filski. Got 49 for winning, 50 for leading the most laps, and then 51 for having one of the 3 fastest laps. Reese Witherspoon and Dale Earnhardt got the other fastest laps of the race. That does it for Michigan. When I was editing this video, I was also making the making of video, recording that. So if there's some little hiccups in this video editing wise, it's because I was out of my normal workflow because I was making that making of video. But I think I nailed everything. And I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what we're doing with Skip. I don't know. But having fun. The TNN graphic package or whatever is growing on me, so that's awesome. But we got the Winston Cup Series has to move on. We're moving to Armory Digital Super Speedway next. Restrictor plate track. Probably going to be some wrecks, moderate damage. You know the deal. Well, you don't know the deal because you don't know what we're doing yet. But I'll see you there. We have 13 races to go in our season. Looking forward to it for Skip Ripley and Andre the Giant. This is Wayne Deadwilly. So long from Michigan.